Okay.
Yeah. Gosh.
What, you want me just to start singing songs? Is
Yeah.
that what you
Does anybody know the songs?
I don't know. Probably not. They know some of them.
Are you gonna feed it? For the whole world to see?
Once there was a little man, and his name was Ching Chang. His legs were short and his feet were small. This little man couldn't walk at all. Ching-ling, 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 chang, right all day was a happy man. You love Frisco cardio, Calfee, Wildie, Chiney-o. Miss Sky High was short and fat. She had money and he had none. Under her window he would go and play a tune on his old banjo. Ching-ling, 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 chang, right all day was a happy man. You love Frisco cardio, Calfee, Wildie, Chiney-o. Miss Sky High heard the notes of love, held her washbowl up above, let it fall on Ching-ling Chang, and that was the end of the Chinese man. Take a picture of little Laney over there.
I did.
Oh.
See, look how we're looking at Grandpa.
Oh, I stuck my head in the little skunk's hole, and the little skunk said, well, bless my soul. Take it out, take it out, take it out, take it out, remove it. Well, I didn't take it out, and the little skunk said, if you don't take it out, you'll wish you had. Take it out, take it out, take it out, take it out, remove it. I removed it. Once a giant came a-wandering late at night when the world was still, seeking for a stool to sit on. He climbed a little green hill. When he reached the highest part of it, sat he down on its very peak, and the little hill cried out in a faint and faraway squeak. Giant, giant, I am under you, for this is the last of me. But the giant answered, thank you, I like you here, don't you see?
She says, I want to sing, Grandpa.
Okay. We'll move these just a little bit further. Let's see. There's an old apple tree in the orchard, lives in my memory. It reminds me of my pappy. He was handsome, young, and happy when he died in the old apple tree. Say goodbye, say goodbye,
Say goodbye.
say goodbye to the old apple tree. If my pappy had a noted, he'd been sorry that he growed it, 'cause he died in the old apple tree. One day Pappy took Witter Norton out on a jamboree. When he brought her home at sunup, Brother Norton raised his gun up and he chased my poor Pappy up the trees. Say goodbye, say goodbye,
Say goodbye.
say goodbye to the old apple tree. When if my pappy hadn't noted, he'd been sorry that he growed it, 'cause he died in the old apple tree. When the neighbors came after my pappy, up in the tree was he. They took a rope and they strung him by the neck until they hung him from the boughs of the old apple tree. Say goodbye. supposed to do. If my pappy had known it, he'd been sorry that he grown it, 'cause he died in the old apple tree. Now my poor pappy lies in the orchard, out of his misery. They put the apples in the basket, cut the tree down for a casket, so he lies in the old apple tree. Say goodbye, say goodbye, say goodbye, say goodbye to the old apple tree. If my pappy had known it, he'd been sorry that he grown it, 'cause he died in the old apple tree. Wanna join in and sing, please do.
We're gonna get hot in there. Far out!
Okay. Oh, I wish I was a little piece of soap. Oh, I wish I was a little piece of soap. I was slippy and I'm slidey under everybody's hidey. Oh, I wish I were a little piece of soap. Oh, I wish I was a little garbage can. Oh, I wish I was a little garbage can. Whoops. I would shut my lid up tight so I wouldn't stink at night. Oh, I wish I was a little garbage can. Oh, I wish I was a little mosquito. Oh, I wish I was a little mosquito. I would sting ye and I'd bite ye under everybody's nighty. Oh, I wish I was a little mosquito. Oh, I wish I was a little baby.
Oh, the baby.
Oh, I wish I was a little baby. I would wet my little diaper till my mama made me tidy. Oh, I wish I was a little baby.
That's you, Lane.
Oh, I wish I was a little choo-choo train. Oh, I wish I was a little choo-choo train. I would Rudy and I'd tooty at just every little cutie. Oh, I wish I was a little choo-choo train. Oh, I wish I was a little 7-Up. Oh, I wish I was a little 7-Up. I would go down with a slurp and I'd come up with a burp. Oh, I wish I was a little 7-Up. That's all of those that I didn't have. Okay, there was a farmer had 2 sons, and these 2 sons were brothers. Josephus was the name of one, Mohunkus was
Josephus and
the
Mohunkus.
other. Now these 2 boys, they had a mule, and this poor mule was blind. Josephus, he rode up in front, Mohunkus back behind. Now these 2 sons are dead and gone. Long may their ashes rest. Josephus, he of cholera died. Mohunkus by request. Now these 2 boys are dead and gone. Their tale is sad to tell. Josephus up to heaven went. Mohunkus went there too. I've a song called Anything, and if you lend an ear, I'll try and sing it to you. I know that you will cheer. About a mule, a cow, a calf, a man, a horse, a baby, a seal skin, a sack of prints, a hairpin, a lady. sing anything, that's what the people say. A young song, a short song to pass the time away. A long song, a love song, a comic song, oh something pray to sing. Sing something, oh sing something new, oh yes, sing anything. Adam was a German and Eve she was one too. They sold out beer on Sunday and paddled their own canoe. Josiah was a fisherman, got swallowed by a whale. Cain killed his brother Abel, so they threw him in the jail. Sing anything, that's what the people say. A long song, a short song to pass the time away. A love song, a comic song, oh something pray to sing. Sing something old, sing something new, oh yes, sing anything. Always chew your own tobacco, never borrow, beg or steal. Always make your mush and milk out of milk and Indian meal. Always treat the ladies kind, never kiss them on the sly. Big pig, little pig, root, hog or die. Sing anything, that's what the people say. A long song, a short song to pass the time away. A love song, a comic song, oh something pray to sing. Sing something, oh sing something new, oh yes, sing anything. A hop toad in the garden, teasing a bumblebee. A hobo on the woodpile with a toothpick stabbing a flea. A hornet on the grinding stone, sharpen up his sting. And here I'm wearing out my jaws, singing anything. Sing anything, that's what the people say. A long song, a short song to pass the time away. A love song, a comic song, oh something pray to sing. Sing something old, sing something new, oh yes, sing anything. Okay, Forest Ranger. There was a forest ranger who always did his best. Sing with me, Herman. He wore a service uniform with a badge upon his chest. He had no interest save in his forest. And now this forest ranger had but two aims in life. One was care for his forest, the other to get a wife. He thought to marry was necessary. A tourist's pretty daughter got caught up in the brush. They telephoned the ranger to get there in a rush. They needn't worry, for he would hurry. He ate his breakfast early, 3 hours before daylight. Hit the trail at sunup and kept it up till night. And half the night he'd read and write. When the ranger got there, a great big grizzly bear had the girl on a pile of rocks, and he was a keeping her there. But she was plucky, and that was lucky. The ranger rushed right up there and drew his 45. The air grew blue with the smoke of his gun, but the bear was still alive, and he was coming a-running. The ranger's gun was empty, he drew his bowie knife, for he thought to stab that bear and to take his life. But now the ranger was in great danger. The bear, he hit the ranger, who fainted from the shock. The girl stuck a hat pin through his ear and banged him with a rock. And with the knife she took his life. The ranger's leg was broken, he had to have first aid. The girl, she carried him 14 miles, and all the way she cried. She was so sad and yet so glad. The girl, she nursed the ranger, and then one moonlit night he said, "Why don't you marry me? You certainly can fight. You saved my life, now be my wife." Oh yes, she answered, "You certainly are slow. I'd rather marry a ranger than anyone else I know. I'd rather marry you than carry you." And so the two were married and lived in up on the mountainside, as quiet as a mouse. They were so happy, and yet so sappy. One day they had a child, a boy just like his dad, who thought that forest ranging was certainly the fad. And so one day he rode away to become a forest ranger who always did his best. He wore a service uniform with a badge upon his chest. He had no interest save in his forest. How much further?
Etc., etc., etc.
Etc., etc.
No, it just keeps going.
It's around. It just
It's like the
continues.
song that never ends, you see.
Oh.
Then there was a song we used to sing when I was a little kid. We'd go outside and sing it. Let's see if I can sing it. Oh, mother. Come on.
If this is one of those sad ones, skip it and sing another one.
Oh,
No, he can
oh
sing.
mother, how pretty the moon looks tonight. She never was so cunning before. Her two little horns so sharp and so bright. I hope they don't grow anymore. If I were up there with you and my friends, we'd fit in it nicely, you'd see. We'd sit in the middle and hold to each end. Oh, what a nice cradle 'twould be. And there we would stay till the dawn of the day. And through the bright skies we would roam. We'd see the sunrise and we'd see the sunset. And on the next rainbow come home. Sorry about that. Little grasshoppers, two little grasshoppers, the next one. Two little grasshoppers one fine day went out on the lawn to play croquet. We had no mallets or balls, they said, so we'll hop through the wickets ourselves instead. They hopped and they jumped all that happy day. Oh, we what a funny game to play, till one little grasshopper gave a jump and hit the homestake with a bump. Then out came Molly and Joe to play, and the two little grasshoppers hopped away. Next one you guys can sing with me. It's called Sweet Violets.
Oh, yeah.
There once was a farmer who took a young miss in back of the barn where he gave her a lecture on horses and cows, chickens and eggs, and told her that she had such beautiful manners that suited a girl of her charms, the kind that he'd like to take in his washing and ironing, and then if she did, they could get married and raise lots of sweet violets, sweeter than all the roses, covered all over from head to toe, covered all over with sweet violets. The girl told the farmer that he'd better stop, and she called her father, and he called a taxi and got there before very long. 'Cause, whoops, and
Yeah, 'cause
Someone was doing his little girl right for a change, and so that's why he said, if you marry her, son, you're better off single. For it's always been my belief that marriage will bring a man nothing but sweet violets, sweeter than all the roses, covered all over from head to toe, covered all over with sweet violets. The farmer decided he'd wed anyway, and he started planning for his wedding suit, which he purchased for only $1. And then he found out he was just out of money, and so he got left in the lurch, standing and waiting in front of the end of the story, which just goes to show all a girl wants from a man is his sweet violets, sweeter than all the roses, covered all over from head to toe, covered all over with sweet violets. Okay. There's
Sing
a
that
couple others. Whoa, you gotta be kidding me. Those are gruesome ones. At the boarding house where I live, everything is green with mold. Grandma's hair flies in the butter, silver threads among the gold. When the dog died, we had hot dogs. When the cat died, catnip tea. But when Grandpa died, I left there. Spare ribs were too much for me.
That'll be the one that our kids like to hear.
Oh, let's see. I'm not gonna sing that one. That was cry through, so I don't know.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Which one?
Whichever one you're just talking about.
Oh, I don't. Well, I don't know if I can sing it.
Mark?
And there's a star-spangled banner waving somewhere in a distant land so many miles away. Only Uncle Sam's great heroes get to go there, where I wish that I may also go someday. I'd see Lincoln, Custer, Washington, and Perry. There'd be Nathan Hale and Colin Kelly too. There's a star-spangled banner waving somewhere in that land of heroes brave and true. In this war with its mad scheme of destruction of our nation fair and our true liberty, by the mad dictators, leaders of corruption, can't the U.S. use a mountain boy like me? God gave me the right to be a free American, and for that precious right I'd surely die. There's a star-spangled banner waving somewhere. That is where I want to be when I die. Though you see I am a cripple, that is true, sir. don't judge my courage by my crippled leg. Let me show my Uncle Sam what I can do, sir. Let me help to take the axis down a peg. Then if I do some great deed, I'll be a hero. And a hero brave is what I want to be. There's a star-spangled banner waving somewhere, and I hope that it will someday wave for me. That used to be a fairly popular song back in the World War II days. Well, the fingers kind of get a little bit.
Stop and tell the
I got it.
story.
I got it in a little bit.
Okay.
Okay.
Gosh, you're almost done.
Well, that's only part of it. Then we start on that, but let's see. Do you remember Grandma's Lysol? Good for everything in the place. Your pots and pans, your dirty dishes, for your hands and for your face. Mrs. O'Malley, down the valley, suffered from ulcers, I understand. Swallowed a cake of Grandma's Lysol. She's got the cleanest ulcers in the land. Oh, you remember Grandma's Lysol? Good for everything in the place. The pots and pans, the dirty dishes, for your hands and for your face. Little Herman and Brother Thurman had an aversion to washing their ears.
Oh.
Grandma scrubbed them with her Lysol, and they haven't heard a word in years. Oh, let us sing to Grandma's Lysol, good for everything in the place. The pots and pans, the dirty dishes, for your hands and for your face. And let us sing, whoops, messed that up. That should be all of the verses. Let us sing for Grandma's Lysol. Yeah, that's it. We'll quit on that. Let's see.
You're not gonna sing this one?
Sure, I'm going to sing a Sunday school song. But we got more verses over there. How many verses do you want?
Oh, I don't know.
30 million.
Let me have that.
Not that many pages in the Bible, Andrew.
We'll have to see how many of them we can find. Now, this is just, have you ever heard these songs, Melissa?
Just
Well, some
some
of
of
them.
Well, this one, y'all sing the chorus and I'll sing the verse. This is like John Denver.
Okay.
Okay.
Far out.
Young folks, old folks, everybody come. Join the little Sunday school and have a lot of fun. There's a place to park your chewing gum and razors at the door, and you'll hear some Bible stories that you never heard before. The Lord made Satan, Satan made sin. The Lord made a cubby hole to put Satan in, but the door jarred loose and Satan got away, and he's been acting like the devil ever since that day. Young folks, old folks, everybody come. Join the little Sunday school and have a lot of fun. There's a place to park your chewing gum and razors at the door, and you'll hear some Bible stories that you never heard before. You gotta sing, Melissa. The Lord made earth, the Lord made heaven. The contract called for 14 days, they finished up in 7. The masons and the carpenters decided they wouldn't work, so they merely built the framework and they filled it in with dirt. Young folks, old folks, everybody come. Join the little Sunday school and have a lot of fun. There's a place to park your chewing gum and razors at the door, and you'll hear some Bible stories that you never heard before. Adam was the first man and Eve she was the t'other, 'cause the Lord thought Adam's kid should oughta have a mother. He put him in a garden that was filled with fruit and trees, but Eve believed in women's rights and done just as she pleased.
Young folks, old folks, everybody come. Join the little Sunday school and have a lot of fun. There's a place to park your chewing gum and razors at the door, and you'll hear some Bible stories that you never heard before.
Noah sailed a cattle ship upon the briny sea. He had all sorts of animals, from elephants to fleas. He made them all comfortable, each had the lower berth. Then he sold them off to Barnum for the greatest show on earth.
Young folks, old folks, everybody come. Join the little Sunday school and have a lot of fun. There's a place to park your chewing gum and razors at the door, and you'll hear some Bible stories that you never heard before.
Lot's wife was a woman who was mighty curious. If she wasn't wise to everything, she'd always raise a fuss. One day when they were leaving town, curiosity made her halt, and first she turned to rubber, then by gosh she turned to salt. Young folks, old folks,
Everybody come. Join the little Sunday school and have a lot of fun. There's a place to park your chewing gum and razors at the door, and you'll hear some Bible stories that you never heard before.
Esau was a farmer of the wild and woolly make. His pappy gave him half the farm and half to brother Jake. But Esau was no farmer and decided to fly the coop, so he sold his half for pottage, which is a fancy name for soup.
Young folks, old folks, everybody come. Join the little Sunday school and have a lot of fun. There's a place to park your chewing gum and razors at the door, and you'll hear some Bible stories that you never heard before.
Moses led the children from out of Egypt land. When he led them across the ocean, why they all rocked on dry sand. When Pharaoh tried to follow them across the raging main, Pharaoh and his blooming army died of water on the brain.
Young folks, old folks, everybody come. Join the little Sunday school and have a lot of fun. There's a place to park your chewing gum and razors at the door, and you'll hear some Bible stories that you never heard before.
Samson was a fighter of the Bob Fitzsimmons school. He slew 1,000 Philistines with the jawbone of a mule. Along came Delilah and filled him up with gin. Then she cut off all his hair and the coppers ran him in.
Young folks, old folks, everybody come. Join the little Sunday school and have a lot of fun. There's a place to park your chewing gum and razors at the door, and you'll hear some Bible stories that you never heard before.
Jonah went to Nineveh to tell the folks a tale. He bought himself a ticket on a transatlantic whale, but the whale was overloaded and crowded in the breast. So Jonah pushed a button and the whale did the rest.
Young folks, old folks, everybody come. Join the little Sunday school and have a lot of fun. There's a place to park your chewing gum and razors at the door, and you'll hear some Bible stories that you never heard before.
David was a shepherd boy, a plucky little chap. Along came Goliath looking for a scrap. But David hadn't any sword, hadn't any spear, so he flung a rock at Goliath and he beat him on the ear. Young
folks, old folks, everybody come. Join the little Sunday school and have a lot of fun. There's a place to park your chewing gum and razors at the door, and you'll hear some Bible stories that you never heard before.
Elijah was a prophet who performed at county fairs. He advertised his business. Elijah was a prophet who performed at county fairs. He advertised his business with a troupe of dancing bears. He sold assorted prophecies, and every afternoon he ascended up to heaven in a patent fire balloon. Young folks, old folks, everybody come. Join the little Sunday school and have a lot of fun.
There's a place to park your chewing gum and razors at the door, and you'll hear some Bible stories that you never heard before.
Daniel was was a wise man who wouldn't mind the king. The king, he wouldn't stand for any such a thing. He threw him in a manhole with lions underneath. But Daniel was a dentist and he pulled the lion's teeth.
Young folks, old folks, everybody come. Join the little Sunday school and have a lot of fun. There's a place to park your chewing gum and razors at the door. And you'll hear some Bible stories that you never heard before.
Okay, that's enough of that, I think. But there's a whole bunch of.
Did you hear Laney singing that?
Yeah, I did. That's why I quit.
Will you sing for us, Laney? Sing. La la. Come on, sing. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Where's the
Okay.
Hello, Grandma.
You want me to go through this book here and sing the songs that I know in it?
If you, or you could play them.
I hate bingo. It's so confusing with all those different letters and Hey, look, a door.
All right, last one through is a rotten egg. Our electronic pen pal is right out there.
Or it could be a trap.
No way. We're just bits of data, so I uploaded us as file attachments.
Okay, I believe you.
When I first come to this country, I see something white, all spotted with brown. I thinks it was a porcupine, but maybe it was a badger. So I ups with my old fists and lets him go at him. The first time I hits him, I misses him. The next time I hits him right where I missed him the first time, and I knock him down and on my old poodle dog and break him blame neck. And then I thinks I go to see Miss 9 Miles. So I straddle my old pack mule with both legs on one side and away I goes. When I get there, I find her the door open sick of bed. And I hollers, Miss 9 Miles. She yumps the bed up, she runs the stairs down, she sticks the window out of her face and says, "But." And I says, "Have you got any more of them pretty girls what you used to have?" And she says, "Yeah, but 2 of them's married and the other one's a little boy yet." And I says, "Do you have any more of that good lager beer you used to have?" And she says, "Yeah, but it's all drunk up anymore." And then I thinks I go to climb the apple tree for to pick some peaches for to make mine sick wife a plum pudding. For she was very sick. And when I gets there, the bloomin' pumpkins was in the hog patch. So I dogs myself around it, and every bloomin' pumpkin grabs a hog in its mouth and runs through the devil like a fence was after. And then I thinks I go out and see my brother John for to get my brain and blow my guns out. For I would just as soon live as to die, and I would. Okay, some more songs.
Sing that I Am a Mormon boy.
Oh, I'd have to find that one there. We'll get to it.
Oh, I had it found.
This one is called Niagara Falls. I don't know, we used to sing this all the time when I was growing up. One autumn as evening was spreading its pinions of darkness around. In number the Indians came traveling, approaching the Niagara Falls. Their laws and traditions had taught them that one of their tribe every year by lot should be chosen and brought there to pass down the falls without fear. The chieftain had only one daughter. He loved her as loved his life, possessing the braveness he taught her. She feared not for casting her life. The people But surely the chieftain would have them cast lots o'er once more. But nothing unjust would he teach them, as he left them and went to the shore. A coffin, canoe, and a paddle lay waiting for her to step in. Farewell to her pony and saddle, farewell to the forest and kin. The clouds gave way to the moonbeams to guide her bark down the swift stream. And just as the moonbeams were brightening, she fearlessly entered the stream. See how he loveth his daughter, for he taketh a seat by her side. See how down the dark waters, more rapid, more fiercely they glide. A shout from the shore of the river burst forth in a pitiful cry, from a mother which made all hearts quiver, for chieftain and daughter, bright sky. Down, down, nearer the thunder that deafened both chieftain and child. See how now they've gone under, beneath where the rapids rage wild. Is the love of a father more tender in the race of the white man today? Or the faith of a daughter more stronger than bright sky prevail obey?
I told you don't sing no sad ones.
Well, I'm not going to sing Little Joe the Wrangler.
No, you're not. I'll turn this sucker off.
Is that one sad?
I'm not going to sing one about little Kitty Wells either. That's not. There are too many of these that I don't know. Another one. The old pioneers sang a lot of them about the Indians, and that last one was one, and this one is one. Far beyond the rolling prairie, where the noblest forest lies, dwelt the fairest Indian maiden ever seen by mortal eyes. She whose cheeks were like the sunset, daughter of an Indian chief, came to grace their home in autumn, and they called her Fallen Leaf. Fallen leaf, the breezes whisper of thy spirit's early flight. For within the lonely wigwam there's a wail of woe tonight. From the depths of a tangled wildwood, all along one summer's day, came a hunter worn and weary, who had lost his lonely way. moonlight day this hunter wandered. To the woods he strayed alone. All day long she watched and waited, but his fate was never known. With the summer flowers she faded, with the autumn leaves she died, and they closed her eyes forever by the Blackroot Riverside.
That's an awful one.
You just have to sing those bad ones, don't you?
Well,
Well,
these
I
are
don't
just the
like
songs.
'em. I don't
These are
like
just the songs that they sang.
Didn't they sing any happy ones?
Yeah.
We'll sing the happy ones.
I'll get there.
Let those sad ones go by the wayside.
You gotta sing them all.
No, you don't.
The sun had sunk down behind the hill across the dreary moor, when hungry and cold a poor big boy came up to a farmer's door, saying, "Can you tell me if any there be who give to me employ, to plow, to sow, to reap, or to mow, to be a farmer's boy? My father is dead, my mother is left with her poor children small, and worst of all, for mother dear, I'm the oldest of them all. Though young I be, I fear no work, so give to me employ, to plow, to sow, to reap, and to mow, and to be a farmer's boy. If you cannot give me employ, one favor I would ask, that you but shelter me this night from the cold and wintry blast. At break of day I'll trudge away elsewhere to seek employ, to plow, to sow, to reap, or to mow, to be a farmer's boy. Let's try the lad, the farmer said, no further let him seek. Yes, try the lad, the daughter cried as the tears rolled down her cheek. For a boy that will work is hard to find, so give to him employ, to plow, to sow, to reap, and to mow, and to be a farmer's boy. The boy grew up to be a man, and the good old farmer died. He left the lad the farm that he had, and his daughter for a bride. A boy he was, a man he is, and he oftentimes speaks with joy of that lucky, lucky day he came that way to be a farmer's boy. To plow, to sow, to reap, and to mow, and to be a farmer's boy.
Now sing a happy one. You say prayers this morning.
Okay. I won't sing Cowboy Jack either, just for you.
I'm proud of you.
That's a good one.
But Cowboy Jack,
No,
you know that?
The Farmer's Boy.
Farmer's Boy, yeah. Okay, let's see. We came from the party, it was a beautiful night. One of nature's fair vistas with the moon shining bright. But none of her beauties my heart could enfold. For my lovely companion, only 19 years old. We at last reached her cottage, I was wild with delight. One sweet kiss at the doorway, and I bade her good night. But I paused on an errand, I must once more behold my lovely companion, only 19 years old. One view from the kitchen door soon broke the charm. My heart stopped its beating, I was wild with alarm. I scarcely can tell you, for you may think me bold, for she was a maiden, only 19 years old. She took a roll from her right side, about a foot wide. Then she took off her left ear and laid it aside. A large hump on one shoulder I then did behold, and she was a maiden, only 19 years old. Then she took off her left leg as far as the knee. When she pulled off her fingers, I counted just 3. Her right eye fell out, on the carpet did roll. And says I, she's no maiden, 19 years old. When she took off, when she pulled out her false teeth, I jumped up in terror, for her nose and her chin, they almost touched together. When she pulled off her wig, her bald pate it soon told that she was an old maid, about 99 years old. Now come all you young men, take warning by me. Let those maidens alone and shun such company. And if you don't do it, you're sure to get sold on some patched up old maid, about 99 years old. Okay, turn it off. Ready? There was a man in Arkansas as let his passions rise, and not unfrequently picked out some other varmint's eyes. His name was Tuscaloosa Sam, and oftentimes he would say, there's not a man in Arkansas I can't whip any day. Oh, what a row, oh, Maribridle, oh, what a row. One day a stranger passing by heard Sammy talking so, and off he scrambled from his hoss and off his coat did go. He sort of squinted out one eye and hitched his trouser band and cocked his aptly head one side and spit into his hand. Oh, what a row, Fulmeribriddle, oh, what a row. They grabbed each other, down they went. Let's see. I got stuff here. grabbed each other down the line. They scratched and gouged and bit and tore the ground. No, I've missed something there. Just a minute. I have to think about this for a second.
Oh, what a round.
Oh, I know what it was. The stars went down, the moon came up, no one could sleep a bit, because them two rambunctious birds just fit and fit and fit. First Sam on top, then t'other chap, when one'd make a hit, the t'other bite the ground, so they fit and fit and fit. Oh, what a round! Oh, oh, what a round! The ground was torn for blocks. No, that's still not it. Oh well, the next verse. The sun went down, the moon came up, and all the livings lit. And still them two rampageous bars just fit and fit and fit. Then, just at cockcrow suddenly, there came an awful pause, and me and my old man went out to ascertain the cause. Oh, what a round! Oh, rip-riddle, oh, what a round! No sign we saw of either chap, we never did again. And searching round the place they fit, the reason soon was plain. For in the region where they fit, we found to our surprise 2 quarts of buttons, 2 big knives, some whiskers, and 4 eyes. Oh, what a row! Oh, rip-riddle, oh, what a row!
That's a good one.
Then there's one that I learned when I learned it when I was about 12, but it was one that the family had in its history for a longer time than that, but I didn't learn it. It's called The Patter of the Shingle. When the angry passions gathered round my mother's face I see, and she leads me to the bedroom, gently takes me across her knee. I know that I will catch it, and my flesh and fancy itches, as I listen to the patter of the shingle on my breeches. Every echo of the patter of the shingle brings an echo and a sting, and 1,000 burning fancies into action being spring, while 10,000 bees and hornets neath my coattails seem to swarm, as I listen to the patter of the shingle, oh so warm. Of a sudden comes my father, whom I had supposed was gone, to survey the situation and bid mother lay it on. I can see him bending o'er me as I listen to the strain, played by mother and the shingle in that wild and weird refrain. Now another thought comes to me, and it seems my only chance, and I say, strike gently, mother, or you'll rip my Sunday pants. She paused a moment, draws her breath, the shingle held aloft. Then she said, I had not thought of that, my son, just take them off. Holy Moses and the angels cast thy pitying glances down, and thou, O good family doctor, lay a good soft poultice on. May I with fools and dunces everlastingly commingle, if I ever say another word, while mother wheels the shingle.
You have to play that again when Melissa comes back.
Oh, that's a good one, I like.
Do you know any German songs?
Oh, I know lots of German songs. But if you don't want to hear the German songs. There's one, I don't know the guitar music good, and so I'll just sing it without it. Uncle Gilbert used to sing this, and he was my mom's brother, oldest brother. It's called The Fellow That Looks Like Me. Ain't that this day I wonder, my heart is filled with woe, when upon my grief I ponder, why today I do not know. You ask me what the matter is, what the trouble seems to be. There's not a soul in this here town that has feelings just like me. Oh, wouldn't I like to catch him, whoever he may be. Oh, wouldn't I give him a bushel of fits to the fellow that looks like me. The other day I started somewhere for to go, and a man came up and collared me, saying, pay that bill you owe. And then, when I then declared my name or not, he wouldn't let me free, till I coughed up and paid that bill for the fellow that looked like me. Oh, wouldn't I like to catch him, whoever he may be. Wouldn't I give him some bushels of heck to the fellow that looked like me. One evening I sat talking to my girl about the way of life, and a lady who just walked in said, oh, Brown, oh, how's your wife? Grand dame, I said, I'm a single man, but married I'd like to be. They called me a Trumbull and picked me up for the fellow that looked like me. Oh, wouldn't I like to catch him, whoever he may be. Wouldn't I like to settle accounts with the fellow that looks like me. One evening I was walking through a narrow street uptown. I was seized by a man who raised his head, saying, I finally got you, Mr. Brown. You know my daughter you have wronged, and he wouldn't let me be. He beat me till I was black and blue for the fellow that looked like me. Oh, wouldn't I like to catch him, whoever he may be. Oh, wouldn't I like to make over the face of the fellow that looks like me. At a game of ball we'd had our day, I was just enjoying the sport, when a policeman grabbed me by the arm, saying, you're wanted down to court. You've escaped last night, but this here time I'll see you don't get free. So I was taken down and locked in jail for the fellow that looked like me. Oh, wouldn't I like to catch him, whoever he may be. Wouldn't I like to settle accounts with the fellow that looked like me. I was tried next day, found guilty too, and was about to be taken down, when another policeman just brought in the arch criminal, Mr. Brown. They set me free, they locked him up, such a sight I never did see, for the ugliest cuss that I ever saw was the fellow that looked like me. Oh, wouldn't I like to catch him, whoever he may be. Wouldn't I like to settle accounts with a fellow that looked like me. You ever heard that before? Yeah, I like that. Let's see, I'll page through here just for a couple songs. There's here's one that we used to, it's called Fiddlin' Joseph. Fiddlin', I don't know if I can play that in it. Fiddlin' Joseph, so you know, took lessons on a piccolo, and for many years or so he played a violin. Underneath his whiskered chin he would tuck his violin, and when you least expected it, Fiddlin' Joseph would begin. On his fiddly-dee, he played his melody as plain could be. Now he might have played a tune on a harp or a bassoon, but he played it on his fiddly-dee. Joseph had a girl. We had a cousin named Omer, and we transpose this, and every time I look at it, I think about Omer, because we sang it this way. Omer had a girl in the school of nursing. She told him to come down and bring her a ring. Omer had no ring to bring, so he brought his violin. Underneath his whiskered chin, he would tuck his violin. And when she came to meet him, fiddling Omer did begin. On his fiddly-dee, he played this melody as plain could be. Well, he might have played a tune on a harp or a bassoon, but he played it on his fiddly-dee. There's this book has got so many of the old songs. Most of them that I don't know, but there's some that I do. But I just won't sing them because they're terrible.
Too sad.
Yeah. Let me see. Here's one. It's called Somebody's Waiting for Me. It was at a conference gathering when the fun was at its height. Oh, 'twas glorious when the wine began to flow. In a corner by the table where a young man slowly rose and said, "It's getting late, boys, I must go." Then a shout of laughter rang out as he stood with hat in hand. "Why, it's only 12 o'clock, then someone said. Then another said, "Sit down, boy, for the fun has just begun." But he slowly shook his head as he replied, "Somebody's waiting for me. Somebody loves me, I know. Somebody's wondering where I can be and what it is keeping me so. Somebody's heart is sad, waiting so anxiously. There's a light shining bright in a window tonight, where there's somebody waiting for me. You must have a sweetheart somewhere," one among them quickly said. "Is she handsome, Jack? Pray introduce us to." "If you come with me," he answered, "I will show her to you boys." She's the only sweetheart that I ever knew." Then he led them to a cottage, pointing through a window pane, where an aged mother sat with bowed down head. She's my mother, she's my sweetheart. She's the one I meant tonight. So you see, I spoke the truth, boys, when I said somebody's waiting for me. Somebody loves me, I know. Somebody's wondering where I can be and what it is keeping me so. Somebody's heart is sad, waiting so anxiously. There's a light shining bright in a window
Make-
Pioneer songs.
Makes you think of your mom, huh?
Yeah, she used to wait up for me all the time. This one is called Just Plain Folks. Maybe I won't sing it either. Take a deep breath. Two. Let me get the tune in here. To a mansion in the city came a couple old and gray to meet their son who left them long ago. He had prospered and grown wealthy since in youth he ran away, and now his life was one of pomp and show. But sadly did he greet them, for rich friends were at his side, who'd often heard him boast of home so grand. But the old man sadly looked at him and said with modest pride, as he gently took his dear wife by the hand, we are just plain folks, your mother and me, just plain folks like our own folks used to be. As our presence seems to grieve you, we will go away and leave you, for we're sadly out of place here, 'cause we're just plain folks. 'Tain't so long ago since you were just a simple country lad, and did the work that country boys should do. In those days you never looked with shame on mother and old dad. In fact, my boy, we were both proud of you. But something must have changed you, for your wealth has brought vain pride. Still riches sometimes take swift wings, they say, but you'll always find a hearty welcome at your parents' side. They'll greet you in the same old loving way. We are just plain folks, your mother and me, just plain folks like our own folks used to be. As our presence seems to grieve you, we will go away and leave you, for we're sadly out of place here, for we're just plain folks. Maybe we won't sing more of those.
I don't sing it.
What?
I say I don't mind you singing. Did you used to sing all those whenever you were little?
I've sung most of these at some time or another, but most of them I don't know the music to.
Mm-hmm.
The ones I just I don't know if I should sing that one or not, because it's in those days it was not as socially unacceptable to sing songs about the black people.
Mm-hmm.
And there's one here that's called Coon, 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 that it's a spoof on the black people. Although it's not my color, I'm feeling mighty blue. I got a heap of troubles, I'll tell 'em all to you. I'm certainly plumb disgusted with life, and that's a fact. Because my hair is curly and because my color's black. My gal, she took a notion against the colored race. She said that if she'd marry me, I'd have to change my face. She said that if she'd marry me, that she'd regret it soon, 'cause then she'd have to live the life of a coon. Coon, 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 I wish my color would fade. Coon, 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 I'd like a different shade. Coon, 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 morning, night, and noon. I wish I were a white man instead of a coon. I had my face enameled, I had my hair made straight. I dressed up like a white man, I certainly did look great. I started out to see my love just shortly after dark, and on the way to see her I had to pass a park. And just as I was thinking things were gonna turn out right, I passed a place where two doves were making love at night. They looked me over quickly, they had me finished soon, 'cause both those doves bawled good and loud, coo. I wish my color would fade. Coon, 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 I'd like a different shade. Coon, 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 morning, night, and noon. I'd rather be a white man instead of an old black coon. Lynn's mom knew that song too.
Really?
There is a song that goes forever about an old man. It's called The Old Shoe, and I would sing it to you, but I don't know if we have time on the tape.
Hey, Melissa, come here. Will you sing that shingle one?
Yeah. Turn off that.
No, it's okay. He can sing it again.
Sing it again?
Yeah, come here. Come here, sit down and listen to this song.
When the angry passions gathered round my mother's face I see, and she leads me to the bedroom, gently takes me across her knee. I know that I will catch it and my flesh and fancy itches, as I listen for the patter of the shingle on my breeches. Every patter of the shingle brings an echo and a sting, and 1,000 burning fancies into action being spring, while 10,000 bees and hornets neath my coattails seem to swarm, as I listen to the patter of the shingle, oh so warm. Of a sudden comes my father, whom I had supposed was gone, to survey the situation and bid mother lay it on. I can see him bending o'er me as I listen to the strain, played by mother and the shingle in that wild and weird refrain. Now another thought comes to me, and it seems my only chance, and I say, strike gently, mother, or you'll rip my Sunday pants. She paused a moment, draws her breath, the shingle held aloft. Then she said, I had not thought of that, my son. Just take them off. Holy Moses and the angels, cast thy pitying glances down, and thou, O good family doctor, lay a good soft poultice on. May I with fools and dunces everlastingly commingle, if I ever say another word, while mother wheels the shingle. one that's goes something like this. Dear heart, I find we're growing old. The years so quickly passed away. Since first we met have left their trace upon us both in threads of gray. The rose has faded from your cheek, but never has your love heart grown cold. And I don't remember the rest of it, except, nor do we love each other less, dear heart, because we're growing old. Anyhow, it's a song that the old group used to get together and sing. And Herman asked me to sing The Mormon Boy, and so it goes this way. Kind friend says, here I stand to sing, so very queer I feel, that now I've made my vow I fear I don't look quite genteel. But never mind, for I'm a boy that's always full of joy, a rough and ready sort of chap, an honest Mormon boy. A Mormon boy, a Mormon boy, I am a Mormon boy. I might be envied by a king, for I am a Mormon boy. My father is a Mormon too, and when I am a man, I want to be like him and do just all the good I can. My faults I'll try to overcome, and while I life enjoy, with pride I'll lift my head and say, I am a Mormon boy. A Mormon boy, a Mormon boy, I am a Mormon boy. I might be envied by a king, for I am a Mormon boy.
That's a good song.
President Benson used to sing those. I don't know if there's any more in here to sing. Oh yes, there's the one that you want. Oh, I used to go there to show my best girl and me. I once was B-O-U-N-D. Oops. Hang on here. Oh, I used to go there to show my best girl and me. I used to. Oh, I know what it is. No wonder. I used to drink and swear with all my H-E-A-R-T. I thought I'd be an M-A-N-N-S-M-O-K-E. I used to go there to show my best girl and me. I once was sad, but now I'm glad I'm S-A-V-E-D. Oh, it's G-L-O-R-Y, and no, I'm S-A-V-E-D. I'm H-A-P-P-Y, and no, I'm F-R-E-E. I once was P-O-U-N-D. With the chains of S-I-N, it's V-I-C-T-O-R-Y, and oh, I've crossed with you. I know a man, I think his name's B-R-O-W-N. He votes for prohibition and prays for R-U-M. He helps to put the poison in his neighbor's C-U-P. And then he has the nerve to say he's S-A-V-E-D. Oh, it's G-L-O-R-Y, and no, I'm S-A-V-E-D. I'm H-A-P-P-Y, and no, I'm F-R-E-E. I once was B-O-U-N-D with chains of S-I-N. It's V-I-C-T-O-R-Y, to know I've Christ within. Some folks jump up and down all night at D-A-N-C-E, and then they go to church to show their brand new H-A-T. Upon their face are great big gobs of P-A-I-N-T. And then they laugh at us because we're S-A-D-E-D. Oh, it's G-L-O-R-Y to know I'm S-A-D-E-D. I'm H-E-P-P-Y to know I'm F-R-E-E. Once was B-O-U-N-D with the chains of S-I-N. It's V-I-C-T-O-R-Y to know I've Christ within.
That must be an old Baptist song.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Why don't you go ahead and turn that thing off? I've gone about as much as I can do, I think. Press that red button on top of it. In front. In front, no.
Oh.
Yeah, in front. There, or here. We used to call it, we used to sing it in Boy Scouts. Oh, the deacon went down in the cellar to pray. He found a jug and he stayed all day. Oh, the deacon went down in the cellar to pray. He found a jug and stayed all day. Ain't gonna grieve no more, no more. Ain't go. And then it goes on. Oh, if you get to heaven before I do, just drill a hole and pull me through. Oh, if you get heaven before I do, just drill a hole and pull me through. Ain't gonna grieve no more, no more. Oh, you can't get to heaven in a Chevrolet, 'cause doggone thing don't go that way. Oh, you can't get to heaven in the Chevrolet, 'cause doggone thing won't go that way. Ain't gonna go grieve no more, no more. Oh, ain't gonna grieve no more, no more. Ain't gonna grieve no more, no more. Ain't gonna grieve no more, no more. Oh, you can't get to heaven on roller skates, 'cause they'll roll right past them pearly gates. Oh, you can't get heaven on roller skates, 'cause they'll roll right past them pearly gates. Ain't gonna grieve no more, no more. Oh, you can't get heaven in an aeroplane, 'cause the Lord don't sell no high octane. Oh, you can't get heaven in an aeroplane, 'cause the Lord don't sell no high octane. Ain't gonna grieve no more, no more. It goes on and on, whatever. You know, you just start around a campfire and people do that. It's a lot of fun.
Hey, will you play one more? I remember I used to play like Edelweiss all the time.
I didn't play Edelweiss.
You never did?
No, I don't know Edelweiss.
You know the song though.
I know the song.
You
but
never sang it?
I have no idea. I sang a lot of German songs, not that.
Maybe I think never did the German song.
I used to sing Die Lorelei, and there were several of them that I used to sing when you were going to sleep. I'd put you to bed too.
Can we sing just a couple of those?
Sure. My fingers are getting sore out there now.
Well, you don't have to play your guitar if you don't want to. You can just sing.
Okay. Maybe I will, 'cause that. Bei Zigeuner fand ich einmal, liegend auf einer Weide, als mein Fuhrwerk im milder Qual schlich durch die sandigen Heiden. Hielt der eine für sich allein, in den Händen die Fiedel, spielt und glüht vom Abendschein, sich ein feuriges Liedl. Hielt der zweite die Pfeife im Mund, blickte nach ihrem Rauche, sieht's, als ob vom Erdengrund nicht zum Glücke mehr brauche. Und der dritte behaglich schlief und sein Zimbel am Baum hing. Über den Seiten ein Windhauch lief, über sein Herz ein Traum ging. That one was called Drei Zigeuner, or the Gypsies. Then there's one called Röslein auf der Heide, or the Little Rose on the Heather. And it goes this way. Sein Knab ein Röslein stehn, Röslein auf der Heiden, war so jung und morgenschön, lief schnell es anzusehn, saß mit vielen Freuden. Röslein, Röslein, Röslein rot, Röslein auf der Heiden. Aber sprach ich spreche dich, Röslein auf der Heide. Röslein sprach, ich steche dich, dass du ewig denkst an mich, und ich will's nicht leiden. Röslein, Röslein, Röslein rot, Röslein auf der Heiden. Doch der wilde Knabe brach's, Röslein auf der Heiden. Röslein wehrte sich und stach's, doch ihm half kein Weh und ach, muss es eben leiden. Röslein, Röslein, Röslein rot, Röslein auf der Heiden. How many more German songs do you want? 11. Love you too.
I want my kids to know that this is my dad, and I love him.